Now we need to install the air intake plenum. And to do that, we're going to put it roughly in position, and then we're going to take this white temperature sensor, and then we'll stick it into this air plenum as deep as you can get it to go in there. It doesn't need to be in any particular position. It just needs to be inside of this air plenum. And then we're going to set this in place. And then we'll just snap this plastic piece back in. And then we'll take and screw in this special 10mm bolt. And that is the air intake plenum. Next, we're going to install the USB cable. It connects to the LiBCM PCB right here. Once you have it connected, you'll need to put a bend on this cable end so that the top cover will fit. If you've installed this LiBCM PCB too high when you drilled the 4 holes here, you might need to get a right angle adapter that you can purchase online to make the top cover fit. If you get it at the right height, you don't need that, and you can just use the cable that's included. Next, we're going to take a zip tie and attach the USB cable to the IMA wire harness. Once the zip tie is tightened, you'll notice that we can pull on this cable and it doesn't break this connector. That's the whole reason we do this. And then this cable will just route down and follow the floor wire harness. Next, we need to attach the label that says warning contains aftermarket battery for use only with lithium grid chargers. You can only use the lithium grid chargers supplied with LiBCM safely. Certainly none of the existing NIMH chargers for Honda Insight should be used with LiBCM. It is extraordinarily dangerous. This step only applies to the 6.5 amp grid chargers, which have this fan right here, which is used to cool the aluminum fin on the top side of the grid charger while it's charging. The 2.1 amp grid charger does not have this fan because it doesn't need it for cooling. But if you have the 6.5 amp grid charger, then you need to put this in the correct position, and it just pivots here on this bolt axis. And so if it's too far down, it will be hard to install the top cover. And if it's too far up, it won't actually cool very well. So what we need to do is just move it to where it's in position right here. And it's okay that this moves really easily. As soon as we install the top cover, it will have a felt-lined section here that will actually hold this fan in place so it won't vibrate and it won't move up or down like that. So just make sure it's in this position right here so that it's easy to install the top cover. Now we'll route the 4x20 cable underneath the shifter console here. Next, we need to install our 4x20 LCD display. And so what we're going to do is we're going to find the red wire on this connector. The red wire connects to VCC. Now we're going to take the entire wire here and just kind of fold it over. And we're going to take a zip tie and stick it through here so that we can retain this wire in place. And then we'll cut this tail end off. Now we'll take and pull the backing off of this double-sided adhesive, and we're going to just take and stick this into the cup holder here. This display is not intended to be used forever. It's more of a beta setup. And we'll take any leftover cable and just kind of tuck it back here. Make sure you don't kink the wire though.